This video will show viewers how to create a video presentation from PowerPoint through Windows. If you want to see the same process through a Mac, click on the link Video Presentation from PowerPoint through Mac, or search YouTube for Video Presentation from PowerPoint through Mac. So, in completing our presentation, we need to add our voice narration or our audio. But the first thing is to ensure that you have your slides created and ready to go. As you get into the workforce, you might hear the term deck, and that is the same thing as a PowerPoint. It would be called a deck. Those will be used interchangeably throughout this presentation. As we are now ready to create our audio or our narrations, we want to click on the File option in the menu. From here, we want to go right to Export. Once you click on Export, we want to click on Create a Video. Now, if you don't see any of these settings, you might be using an outdated Office suite. But as a student at Bethel, you have access to the newest version of Office 365, which includes this feature. So what you want to do is you want to click on My Bethel and click on Office 365, and from there, in the top right corner after you've logged in, you should see an option to install the newest version of Office 365. This should give you what you need. However, you still might have problems. If you have problems not being able to find this export feature or create a video, then go ahead and contact our help desk for support. Back to the video, what we see here are a few options. The first option is the quality of the video. Now, if we were providing a lot of maybe a webcam or some video in our presentation, we would want to use the highest quality possible. However, it's important to know that the highest quality means that the file size will be the biggest as it can be. So, the same presentation filmed or recorded at a standard quality level will be significantly smaller than the Ultra HD. If you're using just static slides with no animation, with no video or even high quality pictures, you're fine using the standard 480. If you start to get into the nice pictures, some animations, and some videos, you want to maybe go ahead between the full HD and the HD. But just remember, the better the quality, the bigger the size. And the bigger the size means that the upload time that you want to upload this into Canvas could take a significant amount of time. So just remember the importance of using it. Try to keep it lower if possible. If you're hitting a 1 gigabyte size, then that's going to take a really long time on your internet connection. However, if you have access to campus, then you can get on Bethel's campus and it will be a much faster upload due to the faster internet connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and click the HD 720 for this option. And now that we've chosen that, we want to go ahead and create our timings and narration. So if you notice here, the first option is if we just want to show the video or just want to show our slides in a video, we would just choose Don't Use, but we want this to be a recorded presentation. So go ahead and click on Recording or Record Timings and Narrations. From here, what we see is a new interface, and this interface essentially allows us to record one slide at a time. And why that's really nice is that if you have recorded a video before, maybe you get 10 minutes in, 2 minutes in, it doesn't matter how long you get in. If you have a major problem, you say something wrong, you have a major meltdown and it's just silence for 10 seconds, you have to restart the video completely over from scratch, unless you're a great video producer and editor. From here, through PowerPoint, you can record one slide at a time. And this is really nice for you to be very clear and concise, and then to be complete with that slide when you move on to the next slide. So let's look at this interface just a little bit. From here, we have our options of recording the slide or the audio. We can stop it when we're done, and then we can replay it to hear it back. We also have the ability to choose our settings. If I click on the settings, if I have multiple microphones, there will be options right there, and if I have multiple webcams, they would show up. So make sure you choose the right settings for you. We also have the option to, right now we are going to be using the microphone, but if you wanted to, you could use the webcam as well. So when you're creating a video presentation, you can use the webcam. Finally, we have this option down here which involves annotations. You can click on any of these and you can use it to highlight or to mark or to draw on your slide as you see fit. So from here, we want to record our first audio. So I simply click or go up to the record button, hit record. I've got a countdown timer, and now I'm ready to record. So this is me talking through the first presentation about welcoming you to PowerPoint. When I am done, I could pause it if I needed to keep that slide going, or I could hit stop, which I will do. And so by hitting stop, what we're going to notice is we went ahead and added an icon here, of a little speaker icon. If you aren't sure how it sounds or you're wanting to review it, click on the replay button. Ready to record. So this is me talking through the first which is what I just had shared. I hit the stop button. I feel pretty good with this. However, if we wanted to do another one, you simply hit record again, and it overwrites your previous file. So from here, my first slide is fine, so I go to my second slide, and I now want to record again. So this is the process for recording one slide at a time. Another option of why this is helpful is when you write your script down, which it is important to write a script as much as possible to help eliminate some of those tics that we might have when speaking. We have a hard time creating silence or filling the silence or dealing with silence. So as a result, we're going to say things like or okay or yeah very quickly to keep the listener or the viewer engaged. And that's not always a great option when you're presenting a video. So with that, we want to make sure the script has been created, you're able to read it out, and you're able to talk. Now, it is important to think through your reading. You don't want to just read and in a monotone voice and just be boring. You want it to have some inflection with your presentation. So just be aware of those options when you're recording. You want your viewers to be able to follow along with you. So once we are done with our recordings, we can either click on the X in the top corner, or you can simply click escape. Once we do that, we want to go ahead and finish our export. So let's just talk about this box real quick. So we've already done the quality. We're now using the recording timings and iterations we've created. Now this box says seconds spent on each slide. Now this is not to be misleading, but it is a little bit. The voice time that we spent, the audio recording, is for a specific time, and that will determine how long your slide is accessible or viewable. This is specifically for when you have no audio on a slide, then it will show that slide for 5 seconds if there's no audio. However, for the most part, you're going to be providing audio on each slide, so this shouldn't be an issue. This will not override your narration and determine each slide is 5 seconds and cut you off right in the middle of your talk. That's not going to happen. So now that we're ready, we're going to go ahead and click on the Create Video. So once I click Create Video, it's going to ask me where do I want to save it. So we have Welcome to PowerPoint, I believe, which is the title of the header of my actual first slide. So I'll just go ahead and keep it for this. And if you notice here, we have the Save As type, which this is our MP4, which is a video file. So I'm going to go ahead and save this on my desktop. Once I hit save, you might think we're done, but I want to show your attention down to the menu down here. You see this option right here? This is where you will see how your video is being saved. If you're not looking there, you might think, oh, I'm done, I'm ready to go. But this is what will happen now. Because this is a short video, we're actually going to be able to see this progress pretty clearly in the progress. However, if you're doing a longer video or have a bigger video size, this could take up to 20 minutes, a half an hour, and you just want to keep your eyes on the bar to see how it's progressing. But if you look at it now, we are done. Because we didn't choose the Save As option, we chose the Export option. There is not going to be a kind of another prompt that's going to let us know it was saved. So let's go ahead and minimize this option here. And now here we go. If we look, this is our PowerPoint that we have. So if I'm going to go ahead and click on here to view it, it's going to open it up. So this is me talking through the first presentation. And if you notice, I'll mute that. When I am done right now, you will see that the audio was for that first slide, but now we've created a video and we have each slide will be viewed in that video. So we have created our video through Microsoft PowerPoint. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and contact the help desk. However, this is a great way to create a video with a nice clean script, clean presentation available for your students, especially or for your viewers in an online setting. So thanks for watching.